Well guys, we're gonna start with the session 1 of the unit 1, and this topic it's gonna be the simple present or the present simple is the same, okay? Well, first of all, we're gonna talk about when can we use it. We can use it to talk about regular habits or daily routines. Use the simple present to express the idea that an action is repeated or usual. The action can be a habit, a hobby, a daily event, or something that often happens. Example, I play soccer. The school opens every morning at 7 a.m. He always forgets her bag. Every 12 months, the earth circles the sun. En resumen, lo vamos a usar para hablar de hábitos regulares o rutinas diarias, hobbies o eventos diarios que tengan alguna duración o periodicidad, ¿ok? Facts are generalizations. The simple present can also indicate the speaker believed that a fact was true before, it is true now, and will be true in the future. It is important if the speaker is correct about the fact. It is also used to make generalization about people or things, para hablar de generalizaciones o de hechos que la gente cree que son verdaderos. Examples: cat likes milk, Caracas is the capital of Venezuela, windows are not made of wood. Okay, for the number 3, the scheduled events in the near future. A speaker occasionally uses simple present to talk about the scheduled events in the near future. This is the most commonly done when talking about public transportation, but it can be used with another scheduled event as well, para eventos programados o calendarizados, ¿ok? Más para transporte público. Ejemplos: The bus leaves tonight at 6 p.m. When do we board the plane? The party starts at 8 o'clock. Well, now I'm going to divide the grammar rules into one for I, you, we, and they, and the other one for she, he, and it for the third person, because in affirmative they are not the same, they have a little difference. So we're gonna start, okay? Okay, the affirmative rules. The affirmative rule for I, you, we, and they is the next. We are going to have the subject, the verb, and the complement. Examples: I play basketball every day. You eat tacos once a week. We start classes at 7 a.m. They go to work every Sunday. Todos son rutinas. Todos son rutinas. Primero el sujeto, luego el verbo y luego el complemento. Now, with the negative sentences. The rule is, first of all, the subject. The auxiliary, we're going to use an auxiliary, do, not to make it negative, the verb, and the complement. Examples: I do not play basketball every day. You don't eat tacos once a week. We don't start classes at 7 a.m. They don't go to work every Sunday. Do not and don't is the same. This is the contraction of do not. Right, now we're going to talk about yes no questions. Remember that the name is yes no questions because the answer is going to be all the time yes or no. The rule is, first we have the auxiliary do, the subject, the verb, and the complement. Examples: do I play basketball every day? The answer: yes, I do. Do you eat tacos once a week? The answer: no, I don't. Do we start classes at 7 a.m.? Yes, we do. Do they go to work every Sunday? No, they don't. Now we're going to talk about WH question. Remember, the WH question is because we use a WH word like what, when, why, how, who, etc. First of all, we have to add WH, then do, the subject, the verb, and the complement. Examples. Where do I play basketball every day? The answer is specific information. Why do you eat tacos once a week? Which class do we start at 7 a.m.? Where do they go to work every Sunday? Now we're going to talk about third person. Remember that the third person of the singular are he, she, and it. The rule for the affirmative is a little bit different from the other one because we're going to use the subject, the verb, but the verb has to have s, es, or is, and the complement. Examples. He always works in the morning, has the s. She watches TV at night, watches, has es. He flies too fast, has ies. But when can we use it? Okay, for es, the verbs that finish in o, x, double s, ch, or sh, we're gonna add es at the end. For example, go, goes, fix, fixes, kiss, kisses, watch, watches, wash, washes, solamente en las terceras personas. Cuando terminen en estas terminaciones que están en rojo, se les agrega es. Now, when are going to add es? Okay, when the verb finishes in y before a consonant. For example, cry, cries. Si el verbo termina en y y antes de la y hay una consonante, se le agrega ies. Se cambia la y por la i latina y se le agrega es. Okay, now s. If we don't have none of the other rules, only we're going to add s. Play, plays, work, works, jump, jumps. Si no es ninguna de estas dos reglas anteriores, solamente se le agrega la s. Okay, for the negative is almost the same, but this time we're gonna use does, sorry. Remember that we said that if a verb finish in o, we add es. Recuerda que si dijimos que un verbo termina en o, agregamos es, entonces por eso que es does. Okay, examples. He does not work in the morning. Aquí ya no vamos a agregar nada al verbo porque ya lo tenemos agregado en el auxiliar, ¿ok? She doesn't watch TV at night. It doesn't fly too fast. Now, yes, no questions. For the yes, no questions is the same. We're going to use first does, then the subject, the verb, and the complement. Does she work in the morning? Yes, she does. Does she watch TV at night? No, she doesn't. Does it fly too fast? Yes, it does. Now the WH question. WH plus does plus subject plus verb plus complement, and don't forget the question mark. Example, where does he work in the morning? What does she watch TV at night? When does it fly too fast? Now we're going to talk about frequency adverbs. The frequency adverbs are always, que significa siempre, 100%, usually, usualmente, 85, entre 85 y 90%, often, seguido, like 70%, sometimes, algunas veces, like 50%, rarely is like at 20%, and never is 0%, right? Estos los vamos a usar para hablar acerca de la periodicidad del tiempo. And we have others like every, all, once, and twice. Every es cada, all es todo, once una vez, twice dos veces. Por lo regular estos los vamos a utilizar al final de la oración. I go to play basketball once a week. I go to school every day. I eat tacos all day, ¿sí? Van al final. Los demás sí tienen una posición específica. Por ejemplo, before the main verb, antes del verbo principal, vamos a utilizar los verbos de frecuencia como always, usually, sometimes y los demás, ¿sí? Antes del verbo principal. I always get up, Peter usually play, Mandy sometimes got, ¿sí? Pero hay algunos que también se pueden utilizar en otro espacio, como lo son después del verbo to be. Si tenemos un verbo to be, va después del verbo to be, el adverbio de frecuencia. Y hay algunos como often o usually o sometimes que pueden ir al inicio de la oración. Thanks for all your attention.